Welcome to The Facts. I'm Rosalyn Tavanis. There has been much talk regarding the filibuster lately, especially by Mitch McConnell, Minority Leader of the Senate. He is threatening to use this political tool in order to stop progress of President Biden's many proposals. What is the filibuster and how effective is this political tool? The filibuster is a procedure where one or more members of a legislative body debate over a proposed piece of legislation in order to delay or prevent said legislation from becoming law. It's allowed because the rules prevent a lawmaker from being interrupted once they begin speaking. Another word for the filibuster is stonewalling. It is, without a doubt, an obstructionist tactic. Contrary to popular belief, the filibuster is not found in the Constitution. Interestingly, the first known use of the filibuster was used by Senator Cato the Younger against the political objectives of Julius Caesar. Cato used the filibuster twice to thwart Caesar's political designs, once in 60 BCE and again in 59 BCE. Victorious on the first attempt, Caesar recognized Cato's second attempt, which was to block a land reform bill, and immediately had Cato thrown in jail. This decision was very unpopular with the other senators, and after much debate, Caesar ordered Cato's release. But by that time, the whole day had passed debating. Since all business had to be completed by dusk, Caesar's proposal was never voted on. This tactic was used in the U.S. as early as 1789 and reached a heyday in the mid-1800s. Because of this, legislation was bogged down, making it quite difficult to pass any laws. One group, the Southern Segregationist Democrats, were well organized and used the filibuster quite effectively. They were adamantly opposed to civil rights. In 1920, Massachusetts Representative Henry Cabot Lodge introduced a bill to end the lynching of blacks. When the bill passed to the Senate, these segregationists were vehemently opposed to the proposal. They succeeded in stopping this legislation by initiating the filibuster. Over the next few decades, almost 200 anti-lynching measures were considered in the U.S. Because of the filibuster and the many Jim Crow supporters, not one became law. By 1917, with President Woodrow Wilson in power, frustration mounted because of the rampant use of the filibuster. Wilson implored the Senate to adopt a new rule to enable a vote to stop the filibuster. This rule is called cloture. The Senate obliged. They created a new rule to stop the filibuster by a vote, but their rule demands a supermajority vote to pass. A supermajority means they need 60 out of 100 votes in order for the rule to pass. The Senate could have chosen a simple majority, which would have been won over an even vote. A supermajority is very difficult to achieve. In September 2013, Senator Ted Cruz made his use of the filibuster. The subject was Obamacare, and as we all know, Republicans are vehemently opposed to any legislation that aids the American public. Cruz spoke for 21 hours straight. One rule of the filibuster is the speaker does not have to stay on topic. Cruz read Dr. Seuss's book, Green Eggs and Ham, during his time speaking. Not surprisingly, as that is probably Cruz's literacy level. He was unsuccessful in his attempt to block Obamacare. Here's where all the talk from Senator McConnell begins. This staunch, right-wing, very powerful, and influential 30-plus-year senator has been jostled out of his role as majority leader of the Senate to minority leader. Along with Democrats in the majority of the House of Representatives and Joe Biden as president, McConnell has been backed into a corner with the filibuster as his only alternative to stop and or slow down Democratic law proposals. This, instead of attempting to compromise or consider if these bills can help the U.S. and its people. Here's what I find baffling. Is this how taxpayers want their money spent? A childish, tit-for-tat game of one senator desperately holding on to his power for power's sake, or working across the aisle for what is best for our country? Thanks for watching. I'm Rosalyn Tavanis.